Good morning, y'all. No ginger dog. It's still waiting on the parts for this. It's supposed to be here sometime this coming week. Today's Sunday, so yeah, it's supposed to be here soon. There's the gear shifter piece laying right there that I gotta replace. But yeah, on 93 it's still running good. Not too bad. I gotta get that hub for this probably next month, I hope. Get the four-wheel drive back on it before winter. But yeah, I got the parts and put in there, and for the nuts, that way the nuts don't back off. Two nuts that hold the hub on, and the bearings and stuff in there. This hub over here is still good. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Just that one over there. I gotta get it replaced before I can have my four-wheel drive back. I mean, I could put the old guts back in there, but they're busted, so I'd rather get another hub with the guts and put in there. She's following me around. It keeps them on gas a little bit. I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, I'm just out here walking around. Something to do. Keep from being so bored. What are you doing, you silly cat? What are you doing, silly cat? Huh? What are you doing, silly cat? What are you doing, silly cat? She's a pretty cat. Yeah, she is. She's a pretty cat. Alright, y'all. See you in a little bit. Park light in there and all that. I ain't even got to drive a truck since I put that in there or even try it out. Oh. Same day just a while ago, but yeah, I ain't even started this truck up this morning. I took the top off the carburetor yesterday and took a paper clip and bent it out where I could run it down through the jets in the carburetor. Run it down through the jets, and that seemed to help it some, but I guess I'm gonna run it up the road there this morning and back to see what happens. Just right up the road, I ain't going far. Roll my window down. Yeah, I don't know why my camera on this thing stays so blurry. Hopefully it don't start acting up. Hopefully it runs decent. But like I said, I ain't going very far. I'm backing down my driveway. See nothing coming up the road or down the road. Cold. Definitely still got a little bit of a dead spot in the carburetor, but like I said, it's cold too. Steering around that curve with my left hand and holding the camera. I don't have my camera holder in here. It's in the other truck. Like I said, I take it out of this truck, put it in the other truck breaks down. I end up having to drive this one. I need two camera holders. 30 miles an hour, almost 35. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a dead spot still yet. And it's cold, so running pretty decent though still yet, and that's good. think that's partially what it was. It must have been some trash in the jets or something, because it's running halfway decent now. But I'll see by the time I get back to the house. I'm in between a quarter of a tank and empty on fuel. Ain't got a lot of fuel. Truck drives a lot better since I put that thrust washer and them nuts in there. See, it's still got a dead spot. Yeah, it ain't even come up off the cold mark yet. Takes a little while for things come up off of the cold mark. It don't run hot at all, so yeah, that's a good thing. Alright, she on a second. Yeah, old truck's still running pretty good. That ain't running too bad, excuse me. I ate sausage sandwich for breakfast and messing with my stomach. I'll be glad to get the part for that old Triton there and get it back up and going. Get that gear shifter back in there. It's going to be a pain in the butt to put it in there, because it's a pain in the butt to get it out of there. So I know it's going to be a pain in the butt to put it back in there. Alright, y'all. See you in a little. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Yeah, I took my 93 to town there last night, and I started coming back home. It started spitting and sputtering. It quit before I got into the driveway here, and wouldn't start back up. Come to find out it wasn't getting no gas. I got it back running though. This morning I put gas in the carburetor bowl and got it back started. I got it parked over here right now because my father-in-law wants to bring his Jeep down here and pump the tires up on it. But anyway, I primed the bowl this morning and got it back started and was letting it sit there and run. And I got out and looked, and oh damn. Excuse me, y'all. The spit went down the wrong way. And it was draining gas out of the top of the carburetor, so I took a wrench and hit the top of the carburetor and got it to stop doing that. But like my father-in-law said, that's not really a fix. That's just a temporary fix to help stop it from doing that. So I might have to change the float in the seat or something. But yeah, it's running right now anyway. Well, like I said, I just got it parked over here right now, so my father-in-law can get his Jeep in there and we can pump the tires up on it in a little bit. That piece for the gear shifter on the 98 there is supposed to be in today. Yeah, it's supposed to be in today, I hope. Get that back fixed and back on the road. But yeah, I guess I'll be doing that here shortly, pumping his tires up and putting that gear shifter piece back in the gear shifter. I need to roll the windows down on that truck, honestly. I've been up there on the hill weed eating up there at my father-in-law's. Weed eated the bank up there for him and stuff. So yeah, you see it's still all apart, but I put the steering wheel back up so I could move the truck. I'll have to drop that steering column back down again. These windows don't want to roll down correctly without the engine running. But yeah, I gotta put all this back in, put screws back in it, put the dash all back together, put the steering or gear shifter in it. You see right there where it broke the bolts out of it. But yeah, the shims bushings look okay. But yeah, I'm gonna do all that yet. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in a little while. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to make it over to the gas station. Put $10 in my truck. Yeah, I'd already aired up my father-in-law's tires and stuff. He's going to Walmart, so yeah, I guess I'll do that, and hopefully I'll make it over there and back firing. But yeah. Oh man, I'm tired. I gotta pull forward and then pull back out in the road and back up. Yeah, I don't have no camera holder in here. You gotta remember that. Open up this wing glass, get some air. Idle out into the road with this truck. Yeah, I don't know why it's running like it ran out of gas yesterday. That's kind of strange, but I guess the needle valve hung in the floats or something. Oh, I got sweat in my eye. I couldn't see where I wasn't going. I'll see y'all in a minute. Oh, y'all, I made it back home, but yeah, I got right down yonder and it started stumbling and carrying on. It stumbled all the way up the hill, and I got right there at the flat, and it finally quit running. I got out there and got my gas bottle and put a little bit of gas in the carburetor and got it on over here. But yeah, I don't know, it's still not running very good at all. I got the whole top off the carburetor. Yeah, just trying to see what's going on. But anyway, I'm going to be working on that. It's got a little bit of gas in the carburetor because we're probably where I filled up, put gas in it down yonder. But anyway, we'll see y'all in a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but look at that needle valve in there. Like you got a chunk of dirt in it or something. I might take the seat out, the needle valve, the floats out, see what's going on. Yeah, I took the needle valve and the floats out of it and run that down through there, but I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna help it or not. Reman, I hate reman. All right, see y'all. Sit here and watch it run a little bit. Make sure it's not going to flood. Just shut it off and check the inside of it. Hopefully it don't flood. Check up all my tools and everything. Hopefully it ain't dumping 10 tons of gas down in it. That's what I'm worried about. Yeah, I got a fire extinguisher right there just in case. Yeah, you never know with these carbureted engines, that catch on fire real easy. Hopefully that fixes it. I don't know. Kind of wonder if it ain't my fuel pump going out. Well, hopefully it ain't dumping 10 tons of gas down in it. Oh, Lord. Nope, looks fine. A little tiny bit wet down in there, but that's just normal. Turn my light on so I can see down in there better. It ain't dumping no fuel down in it. That's a good thing. Well, hopefully it'll be okay. Tighten the screws up a little bit, and I guess that'll be it for now. Yeah, my fuel pump could be going out, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. It looks blurry. But yeah, I guess my fuel pump could be going out. Heck, it's been on here for a long time. But I went over to town, got gas, come back, went all the way around the long way, got right around there coming up that steep hill, and it started acting up. So, I don't know. I guess it could be the fuel pump or the pickup in the tank. It could be that too. Alright, see y'all in a little while. Yeah, I know it's not out of gas because I just put 10 in it over there, and I put 5 in it last night. So that's $15 worth of gas. And that ain't really been run, so I'll just run it from the gas station to here and back over to the gas station and put $10 in it. So everything looks fine. Yeah, alright. I guess that's it for right now. Oh, I gotta get that. Better get my paper clip so I don't lose that. Put that in the truck here and put it in the cubby hole. Might have to roll up my windows here in a little while. I think I'll go in the house and get me a cup of coffee, maybe find me something to eat. Alright, see y'all in a little while. Hey y'all, got the new part today. I got it back in there, pain in the butt, but yeah, I ain't got that other piece hooked to it up and underneath the dash yet, but yeah, it's back in there at least. Pain in the butt, my lord. Yeah, make sure that that's up in parts like that when I hook that piece up and underneath there. But yeah, for the cable. But anyway, I got the new part and got it in there finally. Yeah, I still got a lot to do. I got to put screws in the dash to hold it in there, and cause this will just laying in there loose. Yeah, I got a lot to do. I got to put the panel back on the top here and put the dash back together and hooked all these things here back up for the hood release and the brake release. Headlight switch and all that stuff got to go back in. But yeah, I got it back together. And it is working. Alright y'all, I'll see you in a little bit, I guess. Well, I made it back home with it. Almost didn't, but yeah, I had to stop down there and prime it with what little bit of gas I had in that bottle. And it quit when I come in the driveway here, so I'm going to take the top off of it and check that float to see if there's gas in there. Because I think the fuel pump's going out, is what I think. So I'm going to pull the top back off the carburetor, see if there's any gas in the bowl. I'll see y'all in a minute. Well, y'all, there's what's the matter with it. Right there. That is what's the matter with it. There's no gas in there. Probably the fuel pump. And the float's down and everything clear to the bottom. It ain't getting no fuel is what it is. Yep, I can tell that right now. I bet you $1 on donut that fuel pump's going bad. Or that filter right there stopped up. Or it's a thing in the gas tank. Which I can get to real easy because there's a hole in the bed back there where I can get to it. But, yep, that's what it is. I'd say more than likely it's that fuel pump. Alright, y'all. See you in a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to put this line right here down in a pop bottle and crank it over, see if there's any gas coming out of it, which I don't think they will be, but because when I took this line off of the carburetor, it was completely dry. So yeah, like I said, it's either coming out of the no place really to put the dang bottle for that line to stay in there, but I'll figure it out in a minute. Unhook the coil wire so it don't fire and won't spark. So I'd say more than likely it's the fuel pump. It's been on here for probably 10, 15 years, maybe. I think it's the original fuel pump that was on this engine when this engine was in the van, so. Sounds like I need to hook up a battery charger. I bet there ain't a drop of gas in that bottle. Yep, I definitely need to hook up the battery charger. Not nothing. Yep, fuel pump. Yep, there's the fuel pump. That's the problem. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hook up a charger to the battery so it'll charge the battery up. I accidentally run over my tub there a while ago. I'm going to try to straighten it up because that's what I put over my battery charger. But, oh gosh, I'm dizzy. All right, y'all, see you in a minute. Well, at least I know what the problem relies to. It's fuel related at least. Yeah, it's either the fuel pump or the gas tank thing back there. I might have to get back there and take the cover off of that and check that out and make sure that's not what it is, but it could be. But I'd say more than likely it's that fuel pump, because that fuel pump's been on here forever, so. Alright, y'all. Well, y'all, check my sending unit. I can get to it right down through there. Real easy. Yeah, it's just got a piece of metal over top of it, so I need to bolt that down in there and seal it in there, but yeah, it's got a piece of metal over top of it, but anyway, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So, nothing more that it could be except for the fuel pump. I'll have to buy one on the first. I know what's the matter with it now, so I'll just leave it parked. About the only thing I can do right now. Alright, y'all. See y'all in a little while. Got in there and pumped the gas a couple of times and cranked it over and it started right up. Don't know how, but it did. I don't know, maybe that fuel pump's getting hot or something and causing it to do that, but anyway, I wanted to pull the truck forward a little bit. Still got a hesitation. See? Yeah, that fuel pump's got to be going bad. That's probably what it is. I bet that carburetor's clear full of gas right now. Now, make sure everything looks okay. I'll wait it out again. Crazy looking thing. Quit doing that. There we go. Well, I still kind of white it out, but yeah, I wanted to pull the truck forward so I'd have more room up here and have more room back there to park the other one. So looks fine, but like I said, it's got a real bad hesitation. I don't know what's doing that, but anyhow, at least it's back running. But I bet that carburetor's full right now. I think when that fuel pump gets hot, it starts acting up. See y'all in a little bit again. Y'all saw when I cranked it over and had that line in the bottle, cranked it over, there's nothing come out of it at all. But yeah, I even took the thing off back here and checked it. Well, I'll have to go buy another fuel pump. This fuel pump might have been on this truck when this engine was in that van. I need to get a new oil filter still yet and get a new oil for it. I noticed it making a little tiny bit of a rattling sound. Yeah, not bad, but a little bit. So I'm gonna hook a battery charger back up, I guess, and let it set for a while. All right, y'all. Just took the top off this carburetor on this 93. Good morning, y'all, by the way. I changed this piece because I noticed that one side of this wasn't squirting gas out of it very good. So I went ahead and changed that piece. It's spraying gas out both sides of the Venturi now. But I'm going to fire it up here, I guess, and see what happens. I'll lay y'all down there in just a second. I got to open up a door. Yeah, I had the door shut. Hopefully that makes it run better. I don't know. Man, it's slick and the floor's a little bit wet where it's been raining so much. At least we got a dry day today. Sounds better. Idling better. Well, I don't know. If it does it again, I'll have to see what's going on. I think it could be the fuel pump going out, but I'm not sure. Well, I'll see y'all in a minute. I'm probably going to move the Triton out of the way and maybe take this one for a little drive and see what happens. Alright, y'all. I'll be back.